XRP family, stop what you're doing and listen closely, because what I'm about to reveal could change everything you thought you knew about XRP's future. Elon Musk, yes, the world's richest man, the same guy who moves entire markets with a single tweet, has just dropped what many are calling a hidden signal about the real value of XRP. And once you see the connections, once you understand the bigger picture, you'll never look at this digital asset the same way again. This is not financial advice. For years, we've all watched Musk play the markets like a maestro with Dogecoin, Bitcoin, and beyond. But what most people are missing is how his cryptic, almost playful tweets often hide deeper meaning. And this time, the breadcrumbs lead straight to XRP. Think about it. Musk has built his empire on disruption. Electric cars, reusable rockets, even tunneling projects that sound like science fiction. Does it really surprise anyone that he might be eyeing the one digital asset designed to completely overhaul the global financial system? XRP is not a meme coin, it's not a hype token, it's infrastructure. And if Musk is pointing toward it, the implications are massive. Now, before we dive into what exactly was tweeted, let's set the stage. XRP has always been a polarizing asset. The mainstream media ignores it, the SEC tried to cripple it, and yet it survived everything thrown at it. Why? Because its use case is undeniable. Instant, low-cost, cross-border value transfer at scale. We're talking about the plumbing of the new financial system, the backbone of a world where money moves as easily as information. And here's where it gets interesting. Musk has repeatedly talked about the inefficiencies of traditional finance. He's criticized slow transactions, high fees, and outdated systems. Sound familiar? That's literally the problem XRP was built to solve. But wait until you hear what this tweet from Musk reveals. Hidden in plain sight, he made a post that many dismissed as another joke about numbers, memes, or rockets. But zoom in closer, and you notice the number sequence he used lines up perfectly with a price range XRP analysts have been whispering about for months. Coincidence? Maybe. But when you consider Musk's history of coded hints, like when he tweeted about Dogecoin before it exploded, it's hard to brush off. The question isn't if he's hinting. The question is why. Why XRP? And why now? Let's explore that. Ripple has quietly been building partnerships with some of the largest financial institutions on Earth. Banks, remittance companies, central banks, all tapping into RippleNet, and many of them are exploring XRP as the bridge asset. At the same time, global regulators are finally warming up to digital assets, and Ripple just keeps winning case after case in the courtroom. It's almost like the pieces are being set on a chessboard, and Musk, the ultimate disruptor, is watching carefully. He doesn't move without strategy, and if he's hinting toward XRP's real value, it suggests he knows what's coming before the masses do. Think about the timing. We're living through an era of economic uncertainty, inflation, and massive distrust in traditional systems. People are looking for alternatives, and digital assets are at the center of that search. Bitcoin is seen as digital gold, Ethereum as programmable money. But XRP? XRP is the bridge, the connector, the one asset that doesn't just sit in a wallet, but actively powers a new era of finance. If Musk is signaling toward it, he might be hinting that this bridge is about to open wide, connecting everything from banking to remittances to payments on Mars. And yes, he's already mentioned interplanetary currency before. But here's where it gets even crazier. Analysts digging into the tweet noticed that the imagery Musk used ties directly to liquidity. Liquidity is the lifeblood of XRP. It's what allows massive value to move instantly without friction. Could Musk have been hinting that liquidity corridors are about to expand dramatically? That XRP's true value isn't the 0 at 50 or $1 we see today, but something magnitudes higher? Because if you factor in global cross-border payments, derivatives, and central bank settlement, you're looking at trillions in daily flows. What happens if XRP captures even a fraction of that? Now let's pause and address the skeptics. Some of you might be thinking, this is just another case of reading too much into a tweet. And I get it. Musk is unpredictable, and the crypto space is full of noise. But let's not forget, This same skepticism surrounded Dogecoin before it 100x'd. It surrounded Tesla before it dominated the auto industry. It surrounded SpaceX before it made reusable rockets look easy. Every massive disruption looks impossible until it happens. So ask yourself, are you dismissing the signal, or are you seeing what the insiders already know? If you're doubting XRP, like most people are right now, that's exactly where the opportunity lies. Because markets reward those who see ahead of the curve. And history shows us that by the time the mainstream media connects the dots, it's already too late. The price will have moved, the insiders will have positioned themselves, and those who hesitated will be left behind. That's why Musk's potential hint is so powerful. It's not about hype, it's about timing. Now let's build to what this really means. If Musk is indeed hinting at XRP's real value, we could be on the cusp of a paradigm shift. Not a meme pump, not a short-term spike, but a complete revaluation of what XRP is worth in the context of the global economy. Imagine a world where XRP isn't just a speculative token, but the actual backbone of central bank digital currencies, remittance flows, and corporate payments. Imagine trillions moving through a system where XRP is the bridge. What does that do to its price? What does that do to the wealth of those who positioned themselves early? And here's the big reveal. When you decode Musk's tweet in context with current financial trends, Ripple's ongoing partnerships, and the shift toward digital rails, it points to one conclusion. XRP's real value is far higher than the market currently reflects. This doesn't mean it happens overnight, but the trajectory is clear. Every day, the world edges closer to needing what XRP provides, and every day, the likelihood grows that XRP becomes the standard. So let's recap. Elon Musk may have just dropped a hidden clue about XRP's true value. Ripple continues to expand globally despite all obstacles. The financial system is ripe for disruption, and XRP is uniquely positioned as the bridge. And while most of the world is distracted by noise, those paying attention can see the signal loud and clear. The question is, will you act on it, or will you watch from the sidelines as another historic wealth transfer unfolds? If this blew your mind, smash that like button right now. Drop a comment below with your XRP price target. I want to see what the community thinks XRP's real value could be. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and join us for daily XRP insights, because this is where the real conversations happen. Share this video with the community, let's spread the word, and together, let's get XRP to the moon.